Hey guys, it is Andrea, and today I am coming at you with a plan with me for the week of June 11th to the 17th. I only have this week and next week. Is there another week? Oh, I actually have, that's weird, it just ends. I have 2 more weeks in my planner after this, and I'm kind of taking this time to get like back in the groove of planning. And I was planning like pretty functionally like in here. I feel like as far as like check boxes go and like things like that, and then I started kind of more like memory keeping and things like that. So I kind of want to get back into more of a functional planning zone, because I feel like my planner used to hold me accountable through things, and now like I've been just like pushing things off because I only put things in my planner that I do. I am using this kit, which I'll get into kind of like my explanation why, but this is called Pool Day, and I believe it's still in the shop. This is the ultimate kit, so you do have your Munchkin freebie. It is a photo kit. It's one of the first, I think it's the first photo kit in the ultimate kit. I think so. So love it. I love this full box. Love the pattern in the background. So cute. These colors really pop off the page. And then for the bottom washi, I did decide to pull in this Simply Gilded Yellow. You guys probably saw that coming. And then also I really want to use this Skinny Bow, and I think I want to put these in the sidebar, like as a little bit of white space. I don't know exactly what I plan to do, because I want this to be functional but also pretty at the same time. I have kind of a new way that I've been trying out with memory planning, and if I like continue to like it, which I think I will, I've been using an A6 daily insert that I made for myself. Then I'll show you guys that, but we'll see if I continue doing it. I don't really know what I'm doing here, but we're just gonna just do this. We're just gonna go along with it and see what happens. This will be really interesting. So last week I was gonna try and do like a plan as I go, which I tried doing one of those back in January. I think it's one of the last plan with me's that didn't go up was the one in January. And I don't know, I just get to like Thursday and I'm like, okay, I'm tired. Like I just want to like fill out my planner and then just like close it and be on to the next week. Last week I did use Bow to School. It turned out really cute. I think that's also still in the shop. Also, I wanted to mention we did have our washi on sale. I have some of it right here, and that's still up. There's no more bundles, and there's no more Bow vinyl decals. Oh, it's Father's Day this week. Oh, well, that's okay. And Bennett's also 8 months, which is crazy. Okay, so let's put that in there. Let's see. I actually ordered Nick a Father's Day present, but it's not going to be here till July. But he's fine. He doesn't care. Let's go ahead and white out the date covers too, because I think I'm going to use the date covers that come in the kit. What was I saying? I am pulling in silver foil. I was going to pull in the Rose Color Days overlays, but I have an order from her that just shipped, I think today, which is Saturday, so I feel like it would be here by the end of the week. But she did these like overlays that are kind of like just on the outside, so they're like here and here rather all over the like entire thing. So I kind of like want to wait and like hold out and see those, but at the same time like I'd rather like use those for the first time on camera, if that makes any sense. Let's do the bottom washi real quick. Oh, hold on a second. Kirsten just texted me something important. She's the real MVP. I told her today, I was like, yeah, she was, I don't remember what I asked her, but she was like, said something about like getting the releases, or asked her if she was getting the bundle today, and she said she was just going to get the red, white, and blue later in the day. And I was like, oh, is it gonna be sold separately? And she thought it was gonna be just sold as like red, white, and blue, but she texted me saying that the white was available, because I know I probably won't ever run out of the red. I don't think, hopefully not. Or the blue, but I was like, I really love the white. I think the white and the gold and the white and the silver are probably the most versatile, don't know. Simply Gilded washies, just because like they can match so many things just based on the fact that it's white with the foil. So I wanted to pick up an extra one, and she told me it's available. So that is dope. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into my foil binder. I think to like make these a little bit longer, I'm not gonna pull out any stickers at a time. I actually need to order some more date dots. What date is it? The 11th? Is that right? Yeah, the 11th. So I'm running out of one, two, oh, there you go, right there, perfect. I love it when it's like perfect. Okay, so let's see, 11, 12, I don't know why I'm counting. What was I gonna say? So the reason why I'm using this kit obviously was going to use a Father's Day kit, but I don't know. I feel like the colors in every Father's Day kit, even my own, were a little bit like fall. But I feel like that's like very like stereotypical dadish. I think next year whenever I have a commissioned kit, I'll try and make it a little bit more summery. Maybe like these blues would be really pretty with like, I mean, even just these colors in general would be really pretty. Maybe these blues with like a nude and then, I don't know, blues with a nude and some other color. I'll think of something. But I was like kind of going in the darker colors. I don't know what I was thinking whenever I requested that, but it's okay. Let me see. Okay, so I don't really know what I want to do. So I'm just gonna like do all the things I know, like exactly what I want to do. I don't even know what I was talking about for. Okay, so the reason why I'm using this kit is because on Monday we are actually closing on a house, which is crazy. We've been looking to move for, I mean, we've known we wanted to move pretty much since I got pregnant, which we got pregnant like pretty much, well, I found out I was pregnant like days before we moved into this house. And obviously we had been like planning to move to this house for a while. Because it was like a new house and we were waiting for it to be finished building. And then we also did like some reno on this house. But like whenever we did all of that, I didn't think that I was going to get pregnant. So I figured, oh, you know, we'll adopt and then it'll be, I'm going to have trouble adopting as young as I am, which is, it honestly depends. It depends on a lot of things. But I was like, we'll just wait a couple of years and then adopt. And then by then we'll move, because where we live now, it's like not the most ideal location to have a child. The schools aren't like that great down here. Just in general, the like vibes as far as like safety aren't as great down here. I live below the river. So we've been looking to move, but we weren't like really in a rush to move. It was just kind of like, you know, our realtor who we've worked with many times before, and I'm like for different things, mostly rentals before, but he has been working with us, and you know, whenever he sees something, because he knows what I like a lot, he kind of has the vibes, and oh, that's crooked. Probably the top spot if I like. So I think this was like the 24th house he sent us, and it was on like a Tuesday or something, and I was like, yo, Nick, like we should go like look at this house because it looks really nice. It's like in the neighborhood we want. It has like the amount of bedrooms we want. It's got like the size yard we want. It's really, and the other thing is that it's closer to work, because right now I just feel like so bummed out because we live so far away from work. So really, you know, we could be working less because it's like an hour travel. Like this house is like 5 minutes from work. It's 5 minutes from like everything. We're closer to everyone we know, which is nice. We're like right now, like if Jessica wants to hang out, Jessica's moving obviously, but like they live in the same place, Jessica and Kirsten. But like it's like, well, everyone lives pretty much like up there. Like all of my friends in Austin live probably like 15 minutes from the place I'm gonna be living now, but everyone lives like 45 minutes away from me, which is kind of a lot, especially when you have a baby. Let's go ahead and put the flag up in the corner. So yeah, we're really, really excited. We close on Monday, so this has obviously been in the works for a little bit. So we went to see it. We put in an offer that day. So did on the same day that it was listed, and so did 2 other people, but the realtor just took our offer because we were the first, and she was just like, I don't want to deal with, and the client doesn't want to deal with like a big thing, because I guess like it turns into like, you know, you put in your highest offer, and then I'm gonna put habit trackers in the corner. Then if, you know, people bid the same, then they have you write letters, and I want to put little, where do I put the Simply Gilded washi? Do I want to put it in between here? That might be cute, but I feel like it would take up a lot of room. Maybe I'll do the habit trackers and then do the Simply Gilded washi. So, what was I saying? Yeah, so they were like, you know, y'all fine. So, we've been like closing for what seems like forever, even though it's actually a very fast close. We're closing on Monday, which is really exciting. So Monday, Nick and I will be closing, and Jessica is going to be watching Bennett because it could take a while, and Bennett's not like the greatest at just like chilling and sitting still. It's not his favorite thing to do. So Jessica's watching Bennett, and Nick and I are going to go up and close, and then we're going to hang around for, you know, an hour or 2-ish and see how long it takes for the buyer to close, and then maybe we could get our keys that day. If not, we'll get them on Wednesday. So that's on Monday. So I'm gonna put that in. That's cute. It's something different, you know. Okay, cool. So there's actually like a ton of things going on in our lives right now. I do want to put YouTube in the sidebar. There's like a couple other like family things going on, which are really, really exciting. But I'll talk about those more like whenever they're going to be happening. We're really excited to move. We're not going to be moving right away. What do I want to do over in the corner? Let's do a... Etsy or family or to clean. Let's do it to clean. I'm gonna start trying to do more targeted things, and then I'll do a checkbox that matches. So what was I saying? Oh, I don't know. Oh, so we're doing a few things to the house. Nothing like crazy. Like this house we did a lot of stuff too, but we're doing just like some aesthetic, like what do they call that? Not aesthetic things, but like, I don't know, like, I know the word, I can't think of it. Oh, what's the word? Like, I can't think of the word. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about though. But like just basic things that we want to get done that are just super easy, like painting. The whole house is gray, which I'm not a big fan of gray houses, like as far as the inside goes. So I'm having the whole house painted white. And there's just a couple of other things that kind of like bothered me that aren't, it's really nothing crazy. I think it's going to be like a 2 or 3 week job. And the person who's doing it, we love them. So, yeah, so I'm really excited, and I just think it's going to look really nice. I love white. I know a lot of people like relate white to like rentals, but I really like the houses that we've lived in have all been white on the inside, and I just feel like some people think it's either like a rental or think it's like sterile, but personally I just think it brightens everything up and makes everything look bigger, because houses in Austin aren't like super huge. I mean, you can get a super huge house in Austin, but in the areas we want to live in, not so much. So that is our big news. And this weekend since we're closing on Monday, I think I'm going to go swimming because we do have a pool. That was my only thing that I wanted in a house. I've honestly gotten so like, I mean, there's other things I wanted in the house, but if I had a pool, I was pretty much like sold. I only got to put in that washi in one place. That's sad. Maybe I should move this up and then put the washi in between. Let's do that. Let's try it. We got time, right? Because I don't know what else I'm going to be doing. So I really wanted a pool, and this house has a pool. So I think this weekend, I mean, we're not even moving into like July, but I think this weekend I want to go swimming. So I'm going to be going to the pool. So that's everything. There's like so much going on, honestly. If you guys follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you may know that we were, I guess I'm gonna pull this a little bit more. looking to hire, but we've actually hired 2 people now, which is really exciting because Jessica is going to be leaving us. I didn't know like if we would need another person, but honestly we've been so busy it's kind of insane. So we do need another person, and we could probably use another person. So we hired 2 people, which we're really excited about that. It's my first like well, I guess Ryan wasn't like really my friend. Ryan's not my friend. But I'm excited, and I'm really excited for all the possibilities and all the things I'm going to be able to do with some more employees, get a lot of things done, get a lot of things organized, because right now, like, we don't got a lot of time. So let's put this in. I think this might go into the flag, so I might have to pull that up. I'll probably just pull it up just to be, like, a little higher. But what else? What else is going on in my life? I feel like that's a lot. Like, it's been a lot of, like, things to do. I mean, if you've bought or moved or done anything, you know that it's like a lot of stuff goes into that, and a lot of stress. But we're excited. I don't know what else. But yeah, so I feel like I need to be more productive. I feel like I've been pretty productive, but recently I've been slowing down a little, I think. So that is that. And then let's think about like what I want to do. I was thinking I can use some like check boxes, but I think it would also be nice to use some checklists. I kind of almost wanted to do like check boxes and checklists, like literally just do an ombre heart checklist, a full box, and then do a checklist on the bottom. But I thought that might be like a little boring for you guys. So I don't really know exactly what I want to do. So I kind of feel like I should like regroup, but at the same time, like I don't know. So I kind of want to put, these are a little shorter than before, but I don't even think they'll fit with the header because this box is like uber short. So maybe I put the check boxes on the bottom. Yeah, let's do that. Let's try that out for this week. I feel like since I have 2 more weeks, I can like kind of like figure my stuff out. And then afterwards, you know, I hope in the new planner I can have like all my stuff together. Do you know what I mean? So let's see. So this is going to be green, and then this is going to be, actually I don't know how this works. So green, and then green's going to be here, and then yellow's going to be here. So this is yellow, I assume. I don't know. The only thing is I'm going to have to, oh no, if I do put a full box there, it's fine. So we'll put that in, and then let's do full boxes. I love these full boxes so much. I think they're so pretty. I don't know if I'm going to put the double box together. What's the extra full box? Oh, it was the quote box. So I do have 8 full boxes, so I could nix one. So I think I'm going to leave out one of the full boxes because I don't think I would like to nix out any of these. So let's go ahead and do the pineapple. This actually might work out kind of nice because then there's kind of a lot of room up top, and I could just like wipe these out. Kind of like that. There's still a ton of room up top with putting that checklist on the bottom. Because like I said, the checklists are a little bit shorter. When I say a little bit shorter, you can see kind of, if I do this. So you can kind of see, let me zoom you guys in a little bit more. You can kind of see, this is a full box. I lined that up at the bottom. It's that much shorter. So it's like not a ton. You still have the same amount of check boxes, but it's just a little bit shorter. And that was just so I could fit everything on that sheet so that I could add more to other sheets. I feel like that's like a ton to put like other things that you need to do. I think I'm going to try this week, and then from there, you know, we could edit, see how it works, and see how it goes. I would really like to be somewhere that I feel comfortable with by the time I switch planners, but you know, we'll see how that goes. Let's see. Yes. It's cool. So Bennett is 8 months old. He's nuts. He's literally the best thing that ever happened to me, but at the same time, like, I'm just like, can I just have like a little vacation? I feel like I was on vacation when I went to, I hope these headers don't line up weird. I'll just do it this way then. So I was on vacation when I was in New York, but I feel like I was kind of working almost because I had like so many things to do and I didn't really have a minute to like chill really. But Bennett is like, I feel like he's just like a different breed. And his parents say it's because Nick was nuts, and I feel like it's all like Nick's karma as far as like, you know, Bennett's crazy because Nick was crazy. But then I'm like, why exactly, like, why was I blessed with this? But Bennett is all over the place all the time. He, we used to like put him in his walker. Like if we never like put him in there for very long, or his pack and play really. It's just, you know, if we're trying to eat real quick, or I don't know, like just go pee or something, we would just put him, you know, in his walker real quick because, you know, he could run around for a second. We could do whatever we had to do, or his pack and play. But he preferred the walker, do you know what I mean? So we can no longer put him in a walker because he can climb out of it, which is insane. And we thought it was just he could climb out of it if he was assisted by something on the outside. Nope, he can just like lunge right out of his walker because he's like insane. He just like grips the outside and just lunges himself out, like out onto the edge. And we're like, okay, well, we can't do this anymore. So that happened this week, and he's crawling, obviously. He's been scaling stuff for quite a while, and we've moved him into like more like real people food, which he has been loving. His favorite thing is mashed potatoes. But we still give him baby food sometimes just because it's, you know, easier and because he eats more of it. But he prefers feeding himself and things like that because he's Mr. Independent. But yeah, he's still waking up. We had a good spurt of him like sleeping. Like he'd only wake up like 1 or 2 times a night, but now he's back to his usual of waking up like every other hour pretty much. So we don't really know what's up with that, but I think it's just kind of like normal. Like some kids sleep through the night, some of them just don't. But he's just so sweet. He's definitely a mama's boy. Like if he like, you know, falls or something, he's constantly like mama, 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 and he reaches for me. And he's the sweetest boy though. He's definitely a mama's boy, and I'm so happy about it. I feel like he clung to Nick more whenever he was like an infant, but now that he's like kind of like getting more of a little personality, he's definitely a mama's boy, and I love it. He's definitely my best friend. He's so funny. We both don't think Nick's funny. Sometimes we think Dad's funny, but not often. Mom's the funny one, which is funny because I'm not funny. All right, let's do the board. Yeah, but he's just a sweet boy, and I love him, and he's so cute. He's still blonde. I think he's gonna probably be blonde till he's like 4 or 5. That's whenever I think Nick was blonde till he was in like 5th or 6th grade, and I was blonde till I was like 5. But he's still pretty blonde. He's a good boy though. Pretty much everyone who like has kids that are, you know, older than Bennett have said that they think he's going to be walking by the 10 months, which I do agree with because he's 8 months. And he's like already like doing the things like, you know, where he stands like without holding on to anything for a little bit till he realizes it, and then he falls. And he's even taken like unassisted steps. Like if he's like scaling the couch and he wants to get something, he'll like step away from the couch for a couple seconds till he realizes, like he'll step and he'll be like, okay, just kidding, and then just fall on his butt. But I think he probably will be walking by 10 months too. The pack and plays are only like safe zone because he can climb up on the couch and everything. So we used to have like a baby gate around the couch, and then, you know, because he likes scaling the couch. So, but no, not anymore, because he can climb on the couch, and then he gets to the back of the couch and he goes to climb over the couch. So that's not a safe space anymore. And the pack and play is probably going to only be a safe place for, well, he doesn't really like the pack and play at all. So it's not really that safe of a space. But right now it's the only place, you know, we go to the bathroom or something. Which, I mean, you could just put on the floor too, but it's mostly, I guess, like if we're doing dishes or something like that. But yeah, that's not gonna be very much longer because he's almost climbing out of it, because he just like goes to the corner and grabs it and like walks up it. So we don't got much more time on that one either. Is this all right then? Yeah, I think so. You guys will let me know if it's not right. It looks cute. I'm seeing this as being functional. All right, so let's go ahead, see what else I want to put in here. So I guess we'll just go day by day at this point and see what happens. I kind of want to put in the weekend banner and the payday flag. Where are you? Here's the weekend banner. Here's the payday flag. So as per Jessica, she told me that I should be putting the payday flag down here. This kind of blends, but I don't think it's the worst thing to happen, you know? But I did it the last 2 weeks and I did like it. So, I mean, it just looks like Payday's floating, but it's fine. And then the weekend banner is super cute and I kind of really want to put it in. How did I do it last week? Last week I put it on the bottom washi. But I kind of want to leave the weekend open because I do have a lot going on that I want to put in. So let's go ahead and start day by day. So on Monday, I have to do payroll, which I actually might just start writing stuff in because why not? So we're going to do payroll. And the pen I've been using the past couple of weeks is the Energel Klena in 0.3, which I really like. So I have to do payroll that day. And then we are closing on the house. So I think I want to use one of the squared off boxes for that. And then let's use that first. Let's not use the pineapple one. So we're going to do that in the morning. Jessica's babysitting. Maybe I'll put that in too. Actually, let's put that in. Do I have a Jessica sticker? I feel like I should be a little bit prepared, but nah. I feel like oh, here they are. So Jessica's babysitting, so I do have a sheet of Jessica stickers. So I'm just gonna grab one of these mid-size ones. Yeah. I'm gonna grab one of these mid-size ones and put that in here to mark. I'm not gonna put it there because if I do the overlays, which I do want to do regular overlays in this spread. So I'm just going to put this over top of her. So Jessica's babysitting and then we're closing on the house. For the house, I think I want to use one of these Once More With Love, the big move stickers. They're so dang cute and I think I want to use, I don't want to use the key because I don't know if we're going to get the key that day. But I think I'm going to use the little welcome mat one because I think that's really cute. So we're going to put that in there. And then underneath that, we are going to be going to the office, like I said, to kind of like see if we're going to, if we're going to be able to get the keys or not. So we're just going to wait around for like an hour or two. But while we're waiting, we want to get some things done. So we want to go to the office and do some organizing. The office is in mega need of some organizing. So I'm just going to use, no, that's too big. For organizing, I'll just use one of these little small icons. Maybe I'll use the little box actually. So we're going to be putting things in bins and doing a lot of organizing. So let's put that over here. So those are like the main things I have to do that day. Then on Tuesday, Nick's actually going on a quick trip to Pennsylvania. It's kind of a long story. So for that, I'm not going to put in 2 flight trackers. I think I'm just going to do a quarter box. So let's do the green quarter box. I'll do a little bit of washi. So me and Ben are just going to chill at home. So let's do this washi here. And then I'll just mark that with a plain icon. So excited for all the things. Oh, the plain icon's green though. Isn't that the worst thing to ever happen? But I could use a plain, where's my travel section? I really need to write up, somebody suggested using a, like getting some kind of guide. So maybe I need to do that. I had like a dream. I wrote about it on Facebook. But I had a dream that, what are these? Oh, I had a dream that I had like the perfect idea for storage of my stickers and then I woke up and I forgot it. So I think I'm going to use the little airplane. Oh, let's use the green one. Little airplane with the cloud. These are from Paper and Milk, which I think she's so cute. Saw her at the Wonton in a Million birthday. And this one actually has a little airplane, but there's the little like marshmallow in the little airplane, which I think is really cute. And I think that looks adorable. So that's that. And then I'm just hanging out with Bennett mostly all that day, probably doing work while he naps and stuff like that. Then on Wednesday, mystery spots do open. So for that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a fancy label up top for mystery spots open. I did post on Instagram and Facebook on my like stories that I think this month I'm gonna use the little Etsy icon. This month is probably gonna fill up the fastest, and there's like, it's kind of like a lot to explain, but with the extras that we have, some are like manufactured. One that just came in, which I'm really excited because it's actually the second time it came in. I wasn't happy with the first one, so I had them redo them and I wasn't sure. It's actually kind of funny. It's not like planning related at all, but it's custom. So, and it's like an extra. It's nothing like, you know, it's not replacing anything. But yeah, so I can't like have spots. Like before I could just make more stuff. So if anyone signs up, because sometimes Cratejoy like lets you sign up like later in the month if you were already a subscriber like before, I'll be canceling those just because I won't have any extras of those items. Hope that makes sense. And if you have any questions, definitely let me know. But I would just try and sign up on the 13th. And if spots close, that's pretty much it. Also, if you're like a subscriber before and your card declines on the 13th, I'll just be canceling all of those because obviously the spots will be taken up this day. So, but that'll still give you time to pay it on those days. Also on Wednesday, I am going to be going to work, which I should have put that down first actually because I work before the new releases or before the mystery spots open. So let's grab a flag. I should have pulled out Clever Gal Crafts because I feel like I have a yellow that would go perfect. Actually, I don't know if this yellow is perfect. I feel like the yellow is not bright enough. Nope. It's like kind of more of a lighter yellow. Do I have a blue that'll work? I feel like all the yellows are a little like on the muted side. Papa's having a real field day downstairs. I could just use white. No, I don't like how white doesn't like stick out in the background. I'm just gonna go ahead and use regular flag. That's fine. So I'm just gonna use a flag for work. And let's see. Let's do the darker blue. And then let's see what I want to use for work. All of these organizers and I don't know where to go. A lot of people have been asking me when metal bows are coming back, and those should be back within the next 2 weeks. Little update, I tried to pull the metal one off of here and it actually like kind of destroyed it. So if you put it somewhere, I'd be wary of trying to pick it back up, especially after it sets. I feel like if you pick at it whenever you first put them down, like it's more likely that it's gonna fall off later. But if you don't pick at it and try to pick at it later, it's not gonna go anywhere. I'm gonna put this on the bottom. But yeah. Okay. Then also this day we're going to be going to get groceries, or I probably will go get groceries because it's just easier that way. Been really loving Central Market a lot. So I think for that I'm going to use, let's actually get out a grocery sticker. Oh, these are cute. They don't really match though. Let's see what kind of grocery stickers we have. I feel like I have a lot of like washing dishes one, but I don't wash dishes. I'm not allowed to wash dishes. Maybe I'll do them while Nick's gone. I'll get yelled at so bad though. He's like so particular about the way dishes are washed. I don't do them right. Should I do, this feels so thick. Maybe I'll do another Fox and Cactus sticker. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm gonna do, I don't want to do another one. I grab some foiled stickers or something. Maybe like 2 Fox and Cactus stickers in a row. Let's grab some foiled stickers. Okay. Probably do need to go to Target at some point because that's just the way that life works. Maybe while Nick's got me and Bennett will go to Target. I think that sounds really fun. We'll just have like, my camera was like, shut up Andrea, you don't need to talk anymore. So I pulled this out and it doesn't even have a grocery sticker on it. What is my life? Oh, this one's actually cute and little and we'll just deal with it. Where is my tweezers now? What's wrong with my life? Okay, so let's put this in. It's gonna be a good week. Okay, let's put that in. So excited to go grocery shopping. I went grocery shopping with the boys today. Just Saturday. Grocery shop a lot, I feel like. I love grocery shopping. I only like grocery shopping for like 4 days worth of food. Right? Yeah. Because I don't know, I'm just weird. And I feel like since I started my diet, which that's something else I could talk about. I have lost, when did I start this diet? Actually I feel like it's been a while. So 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So this will actually, Monday will be a month of me being on this diet, and so far I've lost 13 pounds, and I weighed myself yesterday. So I've lost 13 pounds so far, which I think is awesome. Like, at first, whenever I lost like 5 pounds, like, oh, it's like water weight, like I could have did this in my sleep, but I'm really happy with losing 13 pounds, and I'm really excited to continue. I mean, it's been a month, and I went a little off the rails in New York, but really like not like crazy because I was walking a lot. But I feel really happy, and I do have to go grocery shopping more now because I do cook like every single one of my meals. I mean, sometimes I'll like, you know, I'll cook something for lunch and I'll cook like 4 days worth of it. But for the most part, I mean, and I also like cook for Bennett too then. But for the most part, I cook every single night. We've only like eaten Chick-fil-A. I get like the grilled nuggets like every once in a while. Like I think I've had those like 2 or 3 times. But other than that, okay. Other than that, like, nope. I'm like really sticking to it. It's like pretty easy, and I've been drinking water, and it's been really, really good. So Thursday, Nick is going to work. So for that, I've just been using these little work labels here, and I think I'm going to use this dark blue one to mark that Nick is going to work in here. Nick loves going to work. He says it's him time, which, I mean, he has other time too, but he watches like TV, fills orders, he loves it. Then there's nothing else going on Thursday. On Friday, it's payday, which I already put in down here. Then it's new releases, which I'm going to use another one of those fancy labels. Actually, I'll put in the other thing first. So Nick does have another doctor's appointment. For his heart, I used the little doctor appointment label. He did have one a couple of weeks ago, but he went and they were like saying they were like an hour behind on appointments. So he was like, can I just reschedule? Because that's kind of like a lot of time. Because it's just like going over his results, which we pretty much like have an idea of like what's going on because it's been going on for forever. But he just has to go back just to have the results read to him. Which, I mean, I don't even really know what it is, honestly, or I would probably just explain it. But it's something that's been going on for like a while. I for sure was dating him when I found out about it. But something about like his heart valve's like leaky or something. Not like bad leaky, but like probably when he's like older, he'll probably have to have like heart surgery. But they just have to check it like every year, and he hasn't went in a while to make sure it's not like leaking too much, which just sounds bizarre. And every time I tell somebody, they're like, okay. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, it sounds scary, but it's not as scary as it sounds. Then on Saturday, I am going to work again. We're actually getting pretty ahead on orders. I won't have to, like, the days... Tomorrow I'm working, which is Sunday. I'm filming this on Saturday, and then Wednesday, I won't have, like, a ton to fill, because we have to, like, obviously print up from this weekend, and then I'll start those orders on Wednesday. So for this day, I'm going to use, when I work on Saturday, it's going to be we'll do the green flag, because it's cute. I love these colors so much. And I do really like the photo kit being an ultimate. I feel like I wasn't expecting it to sell as many as an ultimate kit, but I feel like more people wanted it as an ultimate than a mini, which was, I mean, was surprising, but it worked. Then after that, I am going over to the Krasinskis, and they are moving this weekend, so I'm going to go lend any type of assistance that I can, which who knows how much that is. I'm more of just like, this is what I think as far as like where things go, because I feel like I'm really like, that's like something I'm good at, is like really being able to like take a space and like find out how to best utilize it. I don't know, I just feel like that's something that that's one of my very few talents, is that I feel like, you know, you can give me a room and I can really like have a dope setup for you. So I'm gonna leave this in here. I think Kirsten mentioned that we might go to like H Mart or something after, so I'm gonna put that in there. And then for that, I'm actually going to use another one of these, the big moves, and maybe I'll do the one, I'm gonna do the one in the bubble wrap, because I feel like that's about how helpful I am when it comes to like moving. I'm good at organizing too, so I have a couple talents that can be used. I don't know like how useful they'll be. Oh, I can grab my foil, what's they called? These. For Father's Day, Nick's first Father's Day. I told you already, I think, that I ordered him a Father's Day present, but it's not going to be here till like July, but that's okay. So for Father's Day, here. I was going to use this like big squared box, but I don't know. I feel like I also need to see Jessica this week, so that's also gonna go in there somewhere. It's gotta happen. Oh, I'm gonna see her the next day. So let's put this in. Do I want to put this in, or do I want to put it in a? Oh, it could be like a little Father's Day pool day. A quarter box. Yeah, I mean, I love Nick, but you're getting a quarter box, kiddo. I think I did Mother's Day in a quarter box too. So let's do that. Let's grab a little bit of washi. Let's do the yellow so it pops. Oh, well, that's fine. Then this day, we're just going to have Father's Day. Nick was gonna work, but I'll probably just work on Monday because you can't take the packages on Sunday anyways. And then we'll probably have a pool. We're going to have a pool party this day. It's gonna happen. A pool party in a house we don't live in. So I'm gonna put this here, and then there's a little room in the middle if I want to put anything. And then for the pool party, there are scribblers on this sheet that are like pool related. Oh, I put I didn't put any pearls. Well, that's okay. There's pearls on every other one. I don't know how I did that. Well, oh well. So we're gonna put this one in here. A little sienna. That actually looks really cute like that. I don't know why I did that. Whoops. And then other than that, I'll probably have to plan sometime in here, but I'll just put that in like a checkbox. And I can also like make these shorter, like just undo them and make them shorter as the day goes on if there's anything I really want to put in. I feel like this is still like memory keeping, but these are also, I mean, these are things that I have to like do, if that makes sense. And I really like this. It looks cute. Okay, so I think that's everything actually. Is there something else I wanted to do on this video? I thought that there was something else that I was like, oh, I should do this, or is that it? Was that everything? I feel like that wasn't even that long. Or maybe it was, and I'm just like, oh, I can do my overlays. Duh. All right, let's go into my foil binder. I really want to use, I like these for photo kits. I used one in like a mock spread that I did. These from the Sticky Committee, I really like how like dang too they are. So I'm gonna actually use all 4 of them because that's how I'm feeling today, is like using all 4 of them. And then I'll kind of like, you know, see on the date covers, I mean not date covers, the glitter header overlays, as far as like when those come in, I'm like, I'll use them, or nah, I'll wait. So let's do this one on here. Actually, do I want to do it here? Yeah, let's do it here. So I'm gonna put this in here. These are from the Sticky Committee, which I love. So I got that one. I put it on a little crooked, but it's okay. Then we'll do this one on the quote box because it has like the corners, which is cute. Then I'll do the all over one on this one. And then this last one I'll do on the, I was gonna say ironing board, the stairs. I don't know. That is everything. So let's go ahead and do a little Viv wiggle. It's not like super foily, but yeah, I'm really excited. I think it looks cute. I think this is pretty functional, right? And this is all pre-planned stuff, which is cool. We'll see. I'll let you guys know what I think next week. Definitely follow my SPC Plans Instagram. I have been trying to post on there. I'm kind of like backed up. I'm currently on the week of my birthday's posts, so hopefully I'll catch up soon. And then I'll also start posting my A6 spreads, like if I continue to do them, which I think I will because I really like them. But that is everything. I hope you guys like this week's plan with me. Let me know if you have any questions down below. Don't forget that the washi and stuff is still available, besides the bow decal in the bundle. These are available. The sticky notes and the washi cards are still available on MoreSPC.com. I'll probably take those down sometime this week, and I also need to put up new scribblers, so that'll be sometime this week as well. But I hope you guys like this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.